Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki. Introduction Summary. Rich Dad Poor Dad contrasts the financial philosophies of two father figures in Kiyosaki's life, his real father, whom he refers to as Poor Dad, and the father of his best friend, Rich Dad. His biological father, a well-educated man who worked hard but struggled financially, represents the traditional view that a good education and a steady job are the keys to success. In contrast, his rich dad, who never completed formal schooling but became a successful entrepreneur, embodies the idea that financial independence is achieved by understanding money, investing in assets, and creating passive income. The book explores how these two opposing financial perspectives shaped Kiyosaki's understanding of wealth, leading him to embrace the mindset of his rich dad, who taught him the importance of financial education, risk-taking, and leveraging opportunities to build wealth. In this summary, we will break down the book's main lessons, chapter by chapter, to provide a clear overview of Kiyosaki's financial wisdom and how it can help you take control of your financial future. Chapter 1: Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Kiyosaki begins by introducing the contrasting philosophies of his two father figures. His poor dad, a highly educated man, believed in traditional career paths, going to school, getting good grades, and securing a stable job. Despite his education, Poor Dad faced constant financial struggles. On the other hand, Rich Dad, who had little formal education, built a successful business empire and became wealthy through entrepreneurship and investments. Kiyosaki explains that while his poor dad worked for money, his rich dad made money work for him. Rich Dad believed in the power of financial literacy, understanding how money works, and acquiring assets that generate income. This chapter sets the stage for the key lessons of the book, developing a mindset of financial independence and challenging traditional beliefs about money. Action for Chapter 1: Reflect on your own financial mindset. Are you following the traditional path of relying on a steady paycheck, or are you thinking about how to make money work for you? Key takeaway: the wealthy think differently about money. Financial success comes from understanding how money works and acquiring assets that generate income, rather than relying solely on a job. Chapter 2: The rich don't work for money. In this chapter, Kiyosaki explains that the rich don't work for money, instead, they focus on making their money work for them. Many people are stuck in the rat race, working hard, getting a paycheck, paying bills, and repeating the cycle without ever building wealth. Rich Dad taught Kiyosaki that financial freedom comes from generating passive income through investments in assets like real estate, stocks, or businesses, rather than relying on earned income from a job. Kiyosaki also introduces the concept of fear and desire as the two primary emotions that drive people's financial decisions. Fear of not having enough money motivates people to work hard, while desire for material things drives them to spend their money rather than invest it. The key is to recognize these emotions and learn to make rational financial decisions. Example: Kiyosaki recalls a time when he worked for Rich Dad's company and learned that working for a paycheck made him dependent on his employer. Rich Dad encouraged him to start thinking about how to create income streams that didn't require him to work constantly. Action for Chapter 2: Evaluate your financial habits. Are you working for money, or are you thinking of ways to make your money work for you? Start considering passive income opportunities. Key takeaway: financial independence is achieved when you stop working for money and start making money work for you through smart investments and passive income. Chapter 3: Why teach financial literacy? Kiyosaki argues that schools don't teach students how to manage money, which is why so many people struggle financially. Financial literacy is the foundation of wealth building, and without it, people are more likely to make poor financial decisions, such as taking on bad debt or failing to invest in assets. In this chapter, Kiyosaki explains the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets are things that put money in your pocket, such as investments, rental properties, or businesses, while liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket, such as mortgages, car loans, and credit card debt. The rich focus on acquiring assets, while the poor and middle class accumulate liabilities, often thinking they are assets, example, a house or car. Example. Kiyosaki explains how buying a home is often seen as an investment, but in reality, it's a liability because it takes money out of your pocket in the form of mortgage payments, taxes, and maintenance costs. Action for Chapter 3. Start identifying the assets and liabilities in your life. Focus on acquiring assets that generate income and avoid liabilities that drain your finances. Key takeaway. Financial literacy is crucial for building wealth. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities is the key to financial success. Chapter 4. Mind your own business. In this chapter, Kiyosaki advises readers to mind their own business, meaning they should focus on building their own assets rather than working to build someone else's wealth through a job. While a job can provide short-term financial stability, it's important to have a long-term plan for financial independence. Kiyosaki encourages readers to start building a portfolio of income-generating assets, such as real estate, stocks, bonds, or businesses. The goal is to create multiple streams of income that can support you, even if you lose your job or decide to retire early. Example. Kiyosaki explains how he started investing in real estate while working a regular job, eventually building enough passive income to replace his salary and achieve financial freedom. Action for Chapter 4. Begin building your asset column. Invest in income-generating assets that will grow over time and create financial security for the future. Key takeaway. Focus on building your own wealth through assets that generate income. Don't rely solely on a job to secure your financial future. Chapter 5. The History of Taxes and the Power of Corporations. Kiyosaki explains that the tax system is structured in a way that benefits the wealthy, who understand how to use corporations and tax laws to protect their wealth. The rich use corporations to reduce their tax liabilities, allowing them to reinvest their money into further wealth-building activities. The poor and middle class, on the other hand, often bear the brunt of taxes because they earn their money through wages, which are taxed heavily. He emphasizes the importance of learning how taxes work and using legal strategies to minimize tax payments. One of the key lessons from Rich Dad was to use corporations as a tool to protect assets and reduce taxes. By doing so, you can reinvest more money into income-generating activities. Example. Kiyosaki discusses how wealthy individuals use corporations to pay for expenses like travel, entertainment, and business-related purchases, which are tax-deductible, thereby reducing their overall tax burden. Action for Chapter 5. Learn about tax strategies and how you can legally reduce your tax burden through investments, corporations, or business ventures. Key takeaway. The wealthy use corporations and tax laws to their advantage. Understanding how taxes work and using strategies to reduce tax liabilities can help you build wealth. Chapter 6. The Rich Invent Money. Kiyosaki emphasizes that financial opportunities are everywhere, but it takes financial education and creativity to recognize and seize them. The rich are not afraid to take calculated risks, and they often create opportunities where others see none. The ability to invent money comes from being proactive, thinking outside the box, and leveraging your financial knowledge. He stresses the importance of developing financial intelligence, which involves understanding investments, market trends, and business strategies. The more financially educated you are, the more opportunities you can create for yourself. Example. Kiyosaki shares a story about how he and his wife used their financial education to spot a lucrative real estate investment that others had overlooked, turning a profit when the market improved. Action for Chapter 6. Start educating yourself about investments and financial markets. Look for creative ways to turn opportunities into income-generating ventures. Key takeaway. The rich create opportunities by leveraging financial education and taking calculated risks. Developing financial intelligence allows you to spot and seize opportunities. Chapter 7. Work to learn, don't work for money. In this chapter, Kiyosaki encourages readers to focus on learning valuable skills rather than working solely for money. He advises against staying in a job just for the paycheck, as this limits personal growth and financial potential. Instead, he suggests seeking jobs or opportunities that allow you to develop skills such as sales, marketing, communication, and investing. These skills are crucial for financial success because they give you the ability to create wealth through various channels. Kiyosaki emphasizes that self-improvement and learning are lifelong processes, and the more skills you develop, the more financial opportunities you can access. Example: Kiyosaki describes how he worked in various jobs to gain different skills, such as sales and investing, even though these jobs didn't always pay well initially. These skills later helped him build wealth. Action for Chapter 7: Focus on developing new skills that can enhance your financial literacy and wealth-building abilities. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone to learn something new. Key takeaway: work to learn, not just for a paycheck. Developing diverse skills will open up new financial opportunities and help you build wealth. Chapter 8: Overcoming Obstacles. Kiyosaki identifies 5 main obstacles that prevent people from achieving financial success: fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance. He explains that these barriers hold people back from taking the necessary steps toward financial independence. 1. Fear. Fear of losing money or making mistakes can paralyze people into inaction. Kiyosaki argues that mistakes are part of the learning process and should not be feared. 2. Cynicism. Listening to negative advice from others can lead to missed opportunities. Kiyosaki encourages readers to do their own research and think critically. 3. Laziness. Many people avoid financial planning or investing because they claim to be too busy. Kiyosaki suggests that finding motivation, such as a financial goal, can help overcome laziness. 4. Bad habits. Poor financial habits, such as overspending or failing to save, can derail financial goals. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of cultivating good habits like saving and investing regularly. 5. Arrogance. Thinking you know everything can lead to poor decisions. Kiyosaki advises maintaining a learner's mindset and being open to new ideas. Example: Kiyosaki shares stories of people who overcame these obstacles to achieve financial success, such as those who learned to conquer their fear of investing and saw significant returns. Action for Chapter 8: Identify which of these obstacles may be holding you back. Develop strategies to overcome them, such as educating yourself about investments to reduce fear or setting financial goals to combat laziness. Key takeaway: overcoming fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance is essential for achieving financial success. Developing a learner's mindset and taking action can help you break through these barriers. Chapter 9: Getting Started. In this chapter, Kiyosaki provides practical steps for getting started on the path to financial independence. He emphasizes that taking action is the most important step, even if you start small. He offers several pieces of advice. Set clear financial goals. Define what financial freedom means to you and set specific goals to achieve it. Educate yourself, read books, attend seminars, and seek out mentors who can help you develop financial literacy. Take small steps. Start by making small investments or acquiring assets, and gradually build your wealth over time. Use failure as a lesson. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Learn from your failures and use them to improve your financial decisions. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Find people who share your financial goals and can support and inspire you on your journey. Example: Kiyosaki recalls how he started his investment journey with small real estate deals, learning from each one and gradually building his portfolio over time. Action for Chapter 9: Write down your financial goals and start taking small steps toward achieving them. Educate yourself, find a mentor, and take action to build your wealth. Key takeaway: taking action is the key to financial success. Start small, set clear goals, and continuously educate yourself to build financial independence. Chapter 10, Still Want More? Here are some to-dos. In the final chapter, Kiyosaki provides additional advice for those who want to take their financial education and wealth-building journey even further. He suggests several strategies for accelerating financial growth, including finding a mentor, learn from those who have already achieved financial success. Joining investment groups, surround yourself with people who are actively investing and building wealth. Studying the market, keep up with trends and market changes to make informed investment decisions. Taking risks, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and take calculated risks to grow your wealth. Kiyosaki reiterates that the path to financial independence requires continuous learning, risk-taking, and perseverance. Example: Kiyosaki shares stories of successful individuals who constantly educated themselves and sought out mentors to help them navigate the world of investing. Action for Chapter 10: Find a mentor or join a community of investors to accelerate your financial growth. Stay informed about market trends and continue learning. Key takeaway: for those who want to achieve even greater financial success, continuous education, mentorship, and risk-taking are essential strategies. Conclusion: Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki is a powerful book that challenges traditional ideas about money, education, and wealth building. Kiyosaki's comparison between his Rich Dad and Poor Dad provides valuable insights into the mindset and habits that lead to financial independence. The book emphasizes the importance of financial literacy, investing in assets, and creating passive income streams as the key to achieving financial freedom. By breaking free from the traditional work-for-money mindset and focusing on building assets, readers can take control of their financial future and achieve long-term success. Kiyosaki's practical advice and personal experiences offer a roadmap for anyone looking to improve their financial situation and achieve financial independence. With over 32 million copies sold, Rich Dad Poor Dad continues to inspire readers worldwide to rethink their approach to money and wealth building. By applying the lessons from the book, individuals can start building a future of financial freedom and prosperity. End of the book summary. Thank you. Book briefs, simplifying insights, saving your time.